Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit, and in the green, welcome back to Mario Party, and we actually get to see Peach's victory screen because I've done a few things behind the scenes. We are not, unfortunately, moving to Bowser's Magma Mountain as early as I'd like. This is actually the second recording of Wario's Battle Canyon, but we can pop to the shop and actually buy Bowser's Magma Mountain, which I shall do now. Can I interest you in a Magma Mountain? It's like some sort of Mushroom Kingdom lava lamp. So, this will let us go to the hidden board map of Magma Mountain. There we go. Oh, that's got everything sorted out for the next one. So what happened was, you know I've been keeping track of stats and things like that. I got through the recording of Wario's Battle Canyon. I had to deal with Luigi fluking his way through everything again. I got screwed out of stars, I got terrible dice rolls on occasions that were hindrances. Sometimes I actually got very good dice rolls. And I eventually made a glorious comeback to win because I swept the bonus stars. And it was only in editing, only going to track the stats, that I realised Donkey Kong was supposed to be here and I'd put Yoshi in instead. Oops. So, what I'm going to do is continue. I'll basically have to try and shift things around because I've got to play Eternal Star and I've got to play Magma Mountain. I will track the stats for those, and I'll make sure we've got everybody actually getting 6 games. So, we're going to Wario's Battle Canyon again. You will get to see that video a bit later on. So, here we are. It looks very much like a diorama. It's a very battered and dented sign which has been shot. They've shot their own sign. What are they going to do to us? There is, of course, Wario's face in something that feels like it's a homage to Wario Land. Koopa Troopa flies in on a cannonball. Pretty impressive. Not very popular at pools. Just like Super Mario 64 in Bob-omb Battlefield, the red Bob-ombs and the black Bob-ombs are still fighting. Even the death of King Bob-omb didn't do anything about it. Will this war never end? Somehow you must try to stop this fighting. Throwing a party does seem to be pretty much the obvious solution. I'm probably going to have a few gags which are similar to the original recording. The central area is Bowser's, only the Fly Guy can take you there. A star can spawn there. There are 6 one-player minigame spaces, and a space where the star can spawn. You can miss that star. Let's decide turn order. I went first in the... We nearly got the same result. You'll see what happened there eventually. But not too bad, not too bad. Slightly different turn order. Shoot for the stars and good luck. This board can be low scoring, it can be high scoring. Now, you land in a somewhat random spot. You have to get your timing just right. DK gets a slow block from the off. And we have a brilliant military march. Which someone described as a cartoon villain explaining the latest plan to their bumbling henchmen. So you'll get automatically loaded into a cannon. Mario will at least land fine. Ideally, anyway. So the space you land on doesn't count towards your movement total. Well, the brothers moving together while DK and I are stuck behind. So yeah, that whole random landing spot thing, you can get so badly screwed out of going to Boo. That was the big issue I had with the first run through. I will have to change the save settings too. Away we go. It's usually a Bob-omb, sometimes a Goomba. Alright, make sure I watch the right person. I've been playing Mario Tennis in doubles. Oh, it's getting a bit wonky. I don't think this is going to be a good score. You can see how badly that's dog-legged outside the lines. Let's make up for it on the top of the Goomba. This is not good. Whoa. Alright, that's not great. But it got me the points. I think it was the second best. We all get coins! It's interesting that they say the characters are fossilized. They've probably more been sealed in stone than anything else. Everyone is in first. Everyone's a winner. It's like some sort of game in primary school. Absolutely nobody loses. Which, in all fairness, now I'm kind of terrible at this, so this is a bit rich coming from me. Oh, DK's got the mushroom. And he's dead. So yeah, a bit rich coming from me, but you do need to oh, plus block. Fantastic. You do need to teach kids how to lose with grace, because you're not going to win everything in life. Not a good landing. I mean, that's just the way it is. Wario gets a minus block. So, there are only 2 happening spaces in the entire board, which I'll show next turn, and I'll also change the save settings next turn. But yeah, being able to lose with grace and accept defeat, accept that you're not necessarily good enough at something and at the moment, is important. Because if you can face that defeat, you can acknowledge that, okay, I'm not good enough now, but I will be good enough later on. I don't think I've got any coins yet. Things like that can be... He's just throwing them off the edge. Don't know who got that. Oh, those have just landed on Mario. That's a hammer. Dodge the hammer. Finish. I think I got that right at the end. Went into concentration mode there for a little bit. I got a fairly paltry 4 coins. That sucks. I didn't get any of the coin bags. Oh well. But yeah, you've got to be able to handle defeat and things that don't quite go your way. Because if you can learn how to do that, you can take those defeats, learn from them, and become a better person. It's very important. And you're not always going to succeed. But if you use that quote-unquote failure, that's more like it. I didn't show off the happening spaces, sorry. If you use that quote-unquote failure to build back better and develop, have you really failed? It's an interesting philosophical question I suggest you consider. Alright, hot rope jump, gotta concentrate again. A lot of minigames will just keep showing up. Because that collection of 50 minigames includes the one-player minigames, and it also includes a secret minigame. Don't want to get burned on the first one. You can have some marathon battles in Mario Party 2. Like, my brother and I have had matches that have gone up to 90-odd jumps. It's really, really good, but really, really tense at the same time. It gets a bit ridiculous. But it's the good sort of ridiculous. Finish. There we are. We've had quite a few stimulus package minigames. I think all of us have had the opportunity to get coins in all these minigames. DK gets a minus block. Bad luck, DK. So, allow me to show you. So there is this happening space here, and then there is that one up there. Those are the only 2 happening spaces on the entire board, and they will change the way the cannon fires. You see, this one fires over here. It will start firing up here. Basically, you go around the board currently in an anti-clockwise fashion, switching the cannons sees you go around the board in sort of a clockwise. It's sort of anti-clockwise. Sort of. Well, it sort of isn't. It sort of is, but it sort of isn't. It's essentially an hourglass shape, but it just changes the way you go. Good roll. And away we go. We're going to make a much heavier impact on landing. Oh, that's good. I cannot get Boo to save my life, but I've got the first star. That was a good enough shot. I'm absolutely terrible at landing on Boo because it's a very short stretch. Now, the AI... And, of course, it's right behind me. The AI, theoretically, could land it perfectly every time because they've got frame-perfect inputs. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get my star stolen. Oh no, Mario... I think they subject themselves to the random nature of this, just for the sake of fairness. Because it'd be a bit dodgy if they could land exactly where they needed to every single time. You can pull it off if you have good enough timing. It's a big if, admittedly. Because it's just so sporadic. We want to avoid chance times because chance time spaces appear wherever the star has appeared. And... nope, Luigi gets the mushroom. He gets the right mushroom. Mario is just ahead of me, so he's going to get stolen from. Nope, Luigi misses as well. That is a deadly spot to be. This is what turn 4. Keep away! More team coins! And as long as Mario stays that little bit in the lead, he's getting stolen from. Which I like. It gives me a bit of strategy to work with. It's like... I will have to test this someday. I would honestly get Mario Kart 8... for the sake of testing it. Guys!
Miss.
I'm blaming that one on them. I ran interference. We've all lost coins. I ran interference. I got backed into a corner. So touching spiked Koopas with the key causes you to drop the key. That's understandable. Yeah, I actually do want to test this at some point. But I have a theory. I have a theory that if you are insistent on sitting in second place in Mario Kart, you will be bombarded with items far less than you would if you were actually going for first place. Going for second until the time is right is ultimately a smarter move. But the problem is that a lot of the time the game punishes you in terms of your rankings if you're not in first enough. This was a big problem with Mario Kart 7. It's part of why I got so fed up with the 150cc Star Cup, because I could usually get in first in most of the races, but I could not spend enough time in first on Woohoo Mountain Loop. It was a right pain in the backside to actually do. You could win it, but the AI would usually spend long enough in first to screw you over, and a slow block for me. It's a 2, that's not bad. Would usually spend long enough in first to screw me over and then go away from it. They just sort of give up. So, it took me over 100 tries. I lost count of the exact amount, but it took me well over 100 tries to actually get that. Mario's got the happening space, I think. So the AI generally won't use the Fly Guy unless they are going to Bowser. So, the cannons, as you see, have changed direction. This, I think, may put Luigi in the race for this a bit. Luigi? Oh, he's just past Boo. So he's going back to that second island. He's probably in the lead for the star. But I've got another chance to go to Boo. Oh, close. Am I going to be with... No, it's... Oh, no. All of these kind of sucked. Because I found out, and you will probably find out in the... as I mentioned in editing, I got really annoyed with Luigi not giving me his coins in that recording. When I grabbed him in Crane Game. That recording being the sort of the first attempt at Wario's Battle Canyon. Turns out it's not just hard AIs. Even the easy AI can button mash fast enough on Crane Game to avoid being caught. It's a bit ridiculous. So here we go. Pull him in. There we go. I think that one is a little more skewed towards the one person, but what price hole in your palm? And we get a very, very creepy animation of Wario spasming. Well, that's good coins. The others have taken a hit to the minigame star. Turn 6, yeah. DK making a charge for the star as well, depends where he lands. I've got a good shot of going to Boo. Oh, just missed the happening space. Alright. Oh, that's good, but it does put Mario in the lead. I don't want to do anything because I'm landing on the happening space too. Which now sets them further back, but they can steal from me. So there's a lot of strategizing and scheming and a bit of luck. You'd probably get to land on a set spot if this was done in a later game. Oh, Mario has a 1. So at least Luigi can't steal a star from me. Because that got me really riled up in the first recording. I didn't play that badly. But Luigi scavenged stars from... I think he stole about 3 stars from Boo and got 1 from Chance Time. He just sort of scabbed his way through things. Bumper balls! Great. Let's just speed this up because now we've got 60 seconds of wasted time. Or maybe not. I tried to hit Luigi and somehow missed and got attacked by the 3 of them. If I don't fall off, it's wasting everybody's time. Alright, wrapping up the first video. DK approaches... He does get to go towards Boo, but he can steal a star. Which is slightly terrifying. Or he's got Chance Time, which is even worse. I still hate Chance Time. I don't care if I can rig it, I'm still afraid of it. Because the AI is just vindictive. And Luigi's involved. I'll take that. I'll take that. Because it gives me the coin star. So, I've got a good early Coinstar lead. DK can't steal from me. I need a big roll, and I'm losing coins. Launch the Fat Man! Oh yeah, that was a nuclear bomb, wasn't it? Damn it! Well, that landed with a resounding splat, and you can't loop around either. Oh, that's going to be someone else's star. It's crap like that. Mario has just enough. No surprise. That's a disappointing way to end it. Just enough. Well, where's the next one? At least I'm in a good position for that. But it's such ridiculous randomness. Where's Luigi going? Is he going to steal? He's probably going to steal from me, in all fairness. Shy Guy says I'd better get to concentrating. This one's always a little tense, because again, you only win because the AI lets you. Kind of like the cannon shots. No one's screwed up yet. Well, that was fortunate. And there we go. Everybody else has been sent out to sea, and Wario is probably stuck in the barrel, judging by his girth. A fair bit of that's muscle, admittedly. But I think they're going to have to break the barrel to get him out.